Wait, I'm back? What? Yes, I am! I have returned triumphantly after a very long hiatus, mostly due to my education and more of my education. And it's August. And education, I took summer classes. Long story short. And a lot's happened since I last produced a video. I went to my first actual game conference. It wasn't an esports event. E3 happened. It's not related in any way, shape, or form. Lots of games got released. Thank God. And uh, BioWare did something huge. They basically completely changed the ending of a game. Sort of. But that's the topic of this video. The topic of this video is related to why they changed their game. It's related to games themselves, as all these videos should. This video is about why video games are the most organic form of entertainment. Now, you're sitting there thinking, aren't video games all digital? You know, I have to use a computer or a console or my phone? Yes, that's true. You do, to play. But when I say organic, I mean the production, the creation. That's all done by humans. Now, I know they use computers to do stuff. You use computers to write code, you use computers to make art. But you can't use a computer to make sure that that is possible. You use a computer to make sure it's possible, but a computer can't do that. A computer can't create art. You can't set up a program to make art that's new. You can't have a computer that can write code. God forbid a computer could write code. We'd have robots taking over us any day now. That's not good. I don't want that. But when you compare it to movies or television and just how many scenes could be, just computer generated images or, animation, it's sort of staggering when you think about it. Games are created entirely by humans. There isn't anything that's done robotically. And I'm saying that because if we didn't have this organic, natural creation process, then they wouldn't feel as personal. Look at Doom. Doom was created by like 8 guys. Just working their butts off every day for a couple years. That is so simple to go about. I mean, you think about a television show. How many people go into the production of one half-hour episode of any show versus the creation of Doom? And it's mind-blowing, the difference, and just how little human interaction actually goes into production of that show. But when you look at the interface of art and of programming, of design, and of testing and marketing, dear God, that human interface bubble, it's insane to think about. In the end, how organic a game actually is compared to a movie, especially these big, huge CGI. Like think about Avatar. Dear God, what wasn't made in a computer? Was there anything that wasn't done with a green screen? And you can look at this and say, well, isn't the creation of code and the creation of art, that's all done in a computer? It's all shown with a computer, just like how a computer generated images in a movie is. And yes, that's true. But creating new stuff, that's the biggest key. New stuff can't be created by a computer. A computer has to be programmed to stay within its own constraints. And in terms of art, it has to stick within what's being input. It can't create new, genuine stuff. Not yet. When it does, we're screwed. But as we look at it right now, Dear God, we're an organic medium. How quickly word of mouth, how much more effective, I liked playing this game and saying it to my friend is versus a commercial for a game. And you can make the joke of how a publisher, they're like just a giant money grubbing robot. But all the major publishers, EA, Activision, Ubisoft, they all started out as small companies, believe it or not. They were like the people that they sort of kick down a little bit. That's not saying that what EA and Activision do is necessarily bad, nor is it good. I prefer not to touch on publishers too much. That's big can of worms I don't want to open. But when you think about games, you can't be alone with your game. You have to be with other people to really, truly enjoy it. I've spent more time discussing Fallout with people than I have playing with it almost. Which is weird to talk about, but you consider the organicness of modding culture. Oh, I didn't like this about the game. What are we going to do? Let's make a mod for it, fix it ourselves. That's completely organic. There wasn't a computer that decided to do this. That was you, as the gamer, as a human. Games are organic. We're the leading force insofar as creation. Movies, books, television, great mediums of entertainment, but we're always two steps ahead in what's important. Keeping it personal and keeping it real. Keeping it human. That's the most important thing. Once you lose the human element, dude, that's it. That's over. Thank you very much for watching. I'm going to get like a week of these done, and then I'll be gone on vacation again, so it's kind of like, why did you pick now to come back? I don't know. I decided now's a good time, better than any. Thank you very much for watching. I shall see you next time.